Hello once again everyone and welcome back. I am Natty and this is Nat Reviews. This week I'm going to try something a little bit new. It's a semi-podcast-ish approach. Do let me know if you like it or not. But yes, this week around I'm going to be giving my thoughts on the whole of Series 11 of Doctor Who. So let's strap in and let's go. Okay, so I will be trying to keep the amount of spoilers as low as I can. So I recently just finished watching all of Series 11 of the new Doctor Who, including the New Year's special. Took a little bit longer than usual, as I don't often get the chance to watch the TV here, but that's aside the point. So where do I begin? Yes, we have a new Doctor, everyone. That addresses the big elephant in the room. What are my thoughts on her? I think she's great, actually. I have never seen her in anything before, so I can't judge how well she acted in her other stuff, but from what I've seen here, she's great. She's very entertaining. In fact, the whole series I've watched, I enjoyed due to her. She really holds all things together nicely, even if some episodes are a little bit less well written than others. I do hope Jodie sticks around for a good long while. She is a very fun Doctor and reminds me a bit of Matt Smith mixed with David Tennant. Jodie, you are fantastic, and I think you'll make a fantastic Doctor. You got a new crew working on the episodes, and I look forward to much more from you. Speaking of, there is a lot of new crew working on the show. Also, lots of new cast as well. The show has a different style than the last few Doctors, but I grew to enjoy it. The series still had some slips, but I am sure the crew will improve as it's only their first full series. As for the style, like I said, it changed. I can't exactly describe it, but it has certainly changed. I didn't like that at first, but I have grown to enjoy the show more as it went. I liked Jodie immediately in her little merry crew / fam, but the style change came by a surprise to me. Like I said though, grew on me, so that gets my approval too. The new companions I enjoyed. I like that it wasn't just one new companion, but a whole cast. Made it very entertaining to see how relations would form or evolve over the course of the series. I loved Grace a lot in that first episode, and her appearances throughout the series, mild spoiler, were very hard on the emotions. She was great. Yaz, Graham, and Ryan were all very good too. I enjoyed seeing how their dynamics shifted throughout the show. The whole series wasn't entirely Doctor-focused. It let the other characters grow too. That was a nice touch. On to the episodes themselves. I won't talk as much into them to avoid spoiling everything, but my favorites were Rosa, Demons in the Punjab, The Witchfinders, Kerblam, It Takes You Away, and Resolution. I still enjoyed the others, but they did not do as much for me as the other episodes. Arachnids in the UK felt like a 2005 to 2010 episode to me. It was enjoyable itself, and the villain in it I kept calling British Trump, just based on how he acted as a businessman. The Ghost Monument would have been more interesting if it were longer and more fleshed out like a movie, but good enough. The Sharanga Conundrum I had to watch twice because I fell asleep the first watch. I was up a while at that point. But I enjoyed the pregnant man part, and he was my fave character out of there, perhaps. The android I kept calling Detroit because obvious reasons. The Battle of Ranskoor av Kolos was much like the Ghost Monument for me, but I found it more enjoyable than it. As for the woman who fell from Earth, I enjoyed it well enough. The budget looked a bit stripped back, and the villain looked like one from 2005 to 2010, but overall, a good introduction to a fascinating new Doctor. I loved Rosa very much. When they would use the bad language they did, it always amazed me, hearing it from Doctor Who of all things. Excellent episode, a favorite. Especially with the historical basis. I enjoyed that very much, very well written. I enjoyed Demons in the Punjab for the historical and the writing aspects. Very interesting story within the episode as well. The Witchfinders, again, I enjoyed the historical parts of. Very good episode, and each time the king would make sexist comments, oh dear. Kerblam, I enjoyed as I knew it was a tongue-in-cheek commentary of businesses like Amazon and other companies with pretty bad histories. It was very fascinating to watch as well. I really got into it after a while, and the episode felt much longer than it was, but in the good way. I didn't much like the way it ended all too well, but the rest I enjoyed. It Takes You Away was really neat as a story to me. Very horror movie-esque for a bit, and Norway I love, so yeah. It was a very cool concept, and really messed with the mind for a bit. I very much approved to watch. Resolution, one word, Daleks. Exterminate. Aside talking of the episodes themselves, I also want to bring up the episodes all have philosophical thinking thrown in. And considering I have taken up an interest in philosophy recently, I was able to enjoy the episodes even more. Very well written, just like Capaldi's episodes. Always look for the little comments. They were very good. Also, I know the whole debate over the Christmas special not airing on Christmas. I honestly don't have much of an opinion on it, thus I won't bring it up here. You have already decided by now on your own thoughts, surely, so yeah, I won't make a comment. Before I wrap up, I will also want to make a comment on how the episodes were primarily standalone stories. I like that. Watching the whole series as well helps to understand everything that goes on still, but it's still nice. Alright, so to wrap up, I will say I thoroughly enjoyed the whole series, even if there were dips here and there. I do have hope that the crew will be able to make much more going into the future. It'll be fascinating to watch, I am sure of it. I know we got a rather lengthy wait, 2020 and all, but I look forward to what they can make. Jodie, very good acting. You'll make an excellent Doctor for certain. I very much suggest that if you enjoy Doctor Who or are just interested in general, check this series out. Good lot of episodes. I do apologize for not going fully in depth on every detail, but we have whole channels dedicated. The Doctor Who fan base is massive as it is. Just like a comic book fan, a Doctor Who superfan will be able to tell you a lot about every tiny detail. I don't want to sit here and tell all the things they have already likely pointed out a million times over, but I wanted to give my general thoughts on the series as a whole, to give a little entry point to new viewers, or the ones interested, or casual ones, whichever. Do be attentive and look for the little details though in this series. They make a world of difference, just like in Capaldi's time. Every bit of dialogue, scenery, and all that have a meaning or two. You may pick up on quite a few just leisurely watching. But yes, our little bit of time together wraps up here, I am afraid. Do take care. I have been Natty, and this has been Nat Reviews. If you enjoyed, do let me know. If you wish to give your thoughts on this last series of Doctor Who, do tell. I would love to hear. I don't want to go, but alas, we've got work to do.